Well, good evening, everyone. I am Mistress Alluring, and today is the last day of 2024. This year flew in, flew out. So, yeah, I hope that each of you have a safe and fun filled New Year's Eve. Please, please, please be safe, be sane, be consensual. And just remember, if you get in trouble, you might be stuck there till Thursday or Friday. I don't know. But anywho, so today we're going to take a dive into the floggers that I have. Some of them I purchased and some of them I made, i.e., pervertibles. And a lot of these things can be used for impact play and they can be used for sensual play or sensation play, however you want to label it. So let's get into it. These are my purple and black feathers. I crafted these myself while I was recovering from my hysterectomy. And I use these for sensual play. I also use them for a little, because they got a little sting to them. And they can also be used for sensual play because you can just, drag them across the skin. So those are those. I also have these. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I got this idea. I was in the craft store, Michael's, and I saw thick yarn. And I like the thick yarn because it feels like a comfy robe. And so I made these on a trip out of town to Nashville. I made them when we got to the Airbnb. And I tied the ends with knots. So they're soft floggers. And they can be used for sensual play. They can be used for impact play. I mean, if you swing hard enough, you can probably incite a little pain with these knots on the bottom. Didn't cost much either. Now, if y'all remember, I did these over the summer. I just had an idea in my head. These are some lays that I got from Dollar Tree. And I have some PVC inside of here. And then I had bought some material, some hot pink material, because pink is my favorite color, off of Amazon. And I wrapped the hot pink material, hot glued it. The floggers are hot glued inside. So you can see like in there. There you go. And you can see like in there. And these can be used for sensual play. They can be used for texture play. They can be used for impact play. They give kind of like a sting. Because of the plastic, y'all know these little pieces that's like in between there. Get you every time. This is one that I made. These are feathers as well. This is pink, blush, and white. And I got these off of Timo. And all I did was glue the wood pieces together that's at the bottom and wrap them in the hot pink material. And these has a nice sting. They do. They have a nice sting. Oh, lost the feather. That's the thing. When you do stuff with feathers, especially feathers that are this thin, you have to handle them with care because you will lose feathers. You might lose frays of the feather. So you have to be careful. But it can also be done for sensual play. Look at that. And, after you done did a little impact play on somebody and you get the skin kind of hot, you can hover over the skin and just use this like it's a fan. Just to cool them off. Same with these. And y'all know I'm a sparkly person, so got my little sparkle. And this was a roll of rhinestone with adhesive on the back. Got off of Amazon, y'all. Again, these type of feathers came off of Temu. I want to say these were like $3, maybe $4. And again, impact. They sting, especially when you just hit the tip. Let me see if I can move like that. Yeah, there. Yes. When you just hit the tip of the skin and you catch like the. Let me see if I can show y'all. See, like right there, you catch the end of that right there. Woo! Got a little burn. Got a little burn. Ha! This one. These are hair beads. This was made for me by a friend, and I love this. Now, I've had some people that can take me actually hitting them with this at full force, but for the most part, it's one of these. But it packs a punch. It packs a punch, or, you know, it's just... So, yeah. But this was gifted to me by a friend of mine. Now, these right here, I was just trying something. So, they don't look all that exciting. And as you can see, this one is thicker. This one is lighter. Dollar Tree. So, during the springtime, I went Dollar Tree. And y'all know how they have the little things for your garden and stuff. So that's what these are, and I just cut them in half and then doubled them, wrapped them with some tape, and then I took some string and wrapped them again. Now on this one, this is some type of twine, still from the Dollar Tree. These things, they are heavy. Even if you use the smaller one, my arm gonna be so red. They are heavy. They don't sting. They kind of have a thuddy. So that's pretty cool because most people like thuddy over stingy. Even some masochists prefer thuddy over stingy because sting burns. Thud gives you like that feeling. So yeah. This one right here, y'all, I made this just off the top of my head doing something. I call this the braid. Hell no, I'm not going to hit myself with this because I know the reaction that this has gotten from other people. So, you can take the braid and because it's bendable. And this came out of the garden spot too. So, you can use it like this or you can stretch it out, and I have string going through it to keep it bound together. And then at the bottom of it, I actually did some tape. Again, this is part of my BDSM on a budget because a lot of people think that you have to have so much money or you have to have the best toys and the best this and the best. All you need is a little education, a little creativity, and a whole lot of motivation. And you can create something that can create a great experience for you and the person who is bottoming for you. Because that is the goal, to create that experience for the person who's bottoming for you. This is my baby. This is the very first flogger that I purchased. And I purchased this off of my website in 2018. This is the first flogger that I purchased. Because again, before I became a partner in the community, I was just doing this at home and didn't know what it was. But when I decided to step out and become part of the community in 2018, which I knew what it was in 2018, so y'all don't get it twisted. I knew what it was in 2018. I didn't know what it was in 94. Okay? All right. But this right here is leather and it's soft and it's a short flogger. And this thing packs a mean punch. But it can also be used for sensual play. It can be used for texture play. I mean, you can do a whole lot with this one. This one to me is thuddy and stingy. And I'm hitting myself in the hand. Because my arm can't take anymore without questions being asked. Because y'all know I bruise. So yeah, this is a good one. This is the second one that I purchased. Now, this one has longer falls. It has a thicker handle. This is stingy like no other. I just can't. It's stingy like no other. I got this off of my site, and I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all hear that? You hear that? This is a good thing to use for a mind fuck. Look at that. The light just came on. I just had a whole brainstorm. This one right here was a gift. And this is a flogger, and it's braided. And then, look at that. The diamond shapes at the bottom. So it's kind of like a flogger / dragon tail mix. Absolutely not. I am not about to hit myself with this. So y'all, get it out your head. It's not going to happen. Nope. This thing right here can do some damage. It can do some damage. But it can also be used for some lovely sensual play. Excuse me. Because if you swing a certain way, the falls will split. Like, probably not this wide. But they'll come apart instead of being all together. And it can create a lovely sensation on the body. And this is leather. Just like the other ones. This is the first set that I purchased from a professional person at a vendor fair. I love these. They are the perfect weight. The handles are good for me because I have small hands. And that's something else that you need to understand. That when you are trying to buy floggers, you need to be sure that just because it looks good, you need to make sure that you are comfortable holding it and that you are comfortable wielding it. It should not dislocate your shoulder. It should not cause you carpal tunnel or something else in your wrist. Now, granted, for the first few times till you get the hang of it, it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit wonky, but it's going to be all right. But if you know that you have small hands, you don't need a handle that's this big. Y'all see, I can't even get my hand around it. So for me to try to swing both of these together and pretending that they are one, yeah, I'm going to hurt myself and I might hurt the person who's bottoming for me. In addition to that, I may not have control over these. Okay? Always, 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 always check your falls. Make sure that they're not tangling, they're not ripped. Clean them. Check your handles. Make sure your stuff is not, coming apart and all of that. And make sure they're sturdy. I don't know many vendors by name, but y'all be careful. If you're not sure of a product, find somebody that is there with you at the store or the vendor fair and have them to come and look and see the thing that you're trying to buy. Because the one thing you don't want to do is buy a product that looks good, possibly feels good to your hand, but it ain't worth nothing. And you have people out here that are selling stuff just to make $1, but they're not concerned that their product could hurt and or harm someone. So this is my CYA for you. Find somebody that you trust to help you shop, especially if you're not versed in leather. I am not versed in leather. So I have a few friends that I can go to and be like, hey, I was looking at such and such and such and such. I'm going to send you the link. What do you think about this product? Do you think this is a good quality of leather or a good quality of suede? What do you think about these handles? What do you think about the falls? And I also ask, I'm short, vertically challenged. Do you think this is something that I could control? It's okay to not know. What's not okay is to not know, not ask questions, not get the clarity that you need, purchase a thing and hurt somebody or harm somebody. That's what's not cool. So this one right here, I do consider this a flogger. Again, this is that thick yarn that I got from Michael's. And I braided it. And then I tied it at the end. So this is 30. And yeah, this can be used like if you were trying to do something for your dominant to relax them, or do something for your submissive and relax them. This is another way to ease the tension in the body. Because it's like a massage. Like you're not knocking it out the park. You're just doing it to loosen up the muscles. And this is a good way to warm up to get to the heavier things. Which that's what I do. I start with the lighter things and then move up to the heavier things. Now that depends on the person. Sometimes it's just the heavier things, and yeah, I know I'm a sensual sadist, so it works for me. Now, I have put these in my category of floggers because I use them when I use my floggers. These are my dragon tails. These were made locally. Look at that. That one has 2. This one has 1. But these were made locally. And I love these. I want to say I've had these maybe 4 years. They are still in excellent condition. They pack a hell of a punch. D-types come closer. These are excellent for getting that sit spot. Shh, don't tell the S-types. I hope y'all heard that. But, and no, I'm not going to hit myself with this. So everybody that's watching this think I'm going to hit myself with this. No. Because when I first got it, I did hit myself on the thigh. Y'all know how long it took that mark to get off of me? We're not doing it again. But this got good range. It has good range. And see, that's the double. This is the single. And everyone swings differently. So, you know. But for me to hold it this way and then swing, for me, that gives me better range and better line to sight. So, that was a tour through all of my floggers. Maybe tomorrow I'll give y'all a tour through some claws and some other little implements that I have. Some pervertibles. We shall see. So I hope you all have enjoyed this video, and I hope I gave you something to talk about, a little bit of education. Hope you laughed at me a little bit, because guess what? I laugh at me too. Until next time, y'all. Happy New Year. Thank you for supporting me. Please continue to support me. And we shall chat later. Bye. Oh, wait. Keep it safe. Keep it sane. Keep it sexy. And keep it consensual.